राधे राधे ओ राधे 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 तेरे बिना कृष्णा तो राधे 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 ओ राधे कृष्णा तो राधे 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 ओ राधे 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 कृष्णा तो राधे राधे राधे
Dear family and friends, we are about to commence. We humbly ask you to please rise while the family leads us into the opening prayer. We'll ask Susela and the family to come forward. Susela. नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पाद पंकजम् मोषिगवाहन मोदगहस्ता श्यामलकर्ण विलम्बितसूत्र वामनरूप महेश्वर Namaste, Namaste, Vakratulda Mahakaya, Surya Koti Samaprabha, Nirvikram Guru Me Deva, Sarvakare Susela, Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Ganeshaya Thank you. May be seated. We will be commencing with some of the bhajans and kirtans. So I humbly ask you to please observe silence and switch your phone onto silent or mode if you need to have it on. Please join us in this morning service, accompanied on the tabla by Session Pillai, and percussion and chorus is Ramila and Tali. Mahaganapatim Mahaganapatim manasa smarami Mahaganapatim manasa smarami Mahaganapatim manasa smarami Mahaganapatim manasa smarami Mahaganapatim manasa Madhistha Bhavadeva Divandida Mahaganapatim manasa Madhistha Bhavadeva Divandida Mahaganapatim manasa Mahadeva Sudam Mahadeva Sudam Guru Kuganudam Mahadeva Sudam Guru Kuganudam Marakoti Prakasam Dhanam Marakoti Prakasam Shantam Magakaryanadagatitinam Magakaryanadagatitinam ಮೂಷಿಕವಾಗನ ಮೋದಕ ಪ್ರಿಯನ ಮಗ ಕರ್ಣದಗ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಮೂಷಿಕವಾಗನ ಮೋದಕ ಪ್ರಿಯನ ಮಗ ಗಣಪತಿ ಮದಿಸ್ತ ಭದೇವಾದಿ ವಂದಿದ ಮಗ ಗಣಪತಿ ಮನಸಾ साही महादेवा सत्य साही महादेवा गुरुदेव महादेव साई देव रवे भूलो अम्मा 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 रावे भूलोक माता रावे नन्नु कन्न तल्ली रावे भूलोक रावे नन्नु कन्न तल्ली रावे भूलोक आरता दारी తెలియగనే పూజ చేసితి నేను రావే జగ జీవమాయ పూజ చేసితి నేను రావే జగ జీవమాయ రావే భూలోక మాత రావే నన్ను కన్న తల్లి రావే రే సపూరణ జ్యోతి అమ్మా 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 రే సపూరణ జ్యోతి वासी में धुन कासी वासी वो विसलाचे रवे जग जीव माया वासी वो विसलाचे रवे जग जीव माया रावे भूलोक मात रावे नन्नु कन्न तल्ली रावे भूलोक मात जय जय दया करो साई माँ साई माँ साई माँ साई जय माँ जय माँ दया करो साई माँ जय माँ जय माँ दया करो साई मुक्ति प्रदायिनी प्रेम प्रदायिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी मुक्ति प्रदायिनी प्रेम प्रदायिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी जननी माँ जननी जग जननी साई माँ जननी जननी जग जननी साई माँ दया करो साई माँ कृपा करो साई माँ जय माँ जय माँ दया करो साई दया करो मुक्ति प्रदायिनी प्रेम प्रदायिनी शांत प्रदायिनी माँ मुक्ति प्रदायिनी प्रेम प्रदायिनी शांति प्रदायिनी जननी माँ जननी जग जननी साई जननी माँ जननी जग जननी साई माँ दया करो साई माँ कृपा करो साई माँ दया करो साई माँ పలుకే బంగారమాయన పలుకే బంగారం పలుకే బంగారమాయన కోదండ బాని పలుకే బంగారమాయన కోదండ బాని పలుకే బంగారమాయన పలుకే బంగారమాయి పిలచిన పలుకదేమి పలుకే బంగారమాయి పిలచిన పలుకదేమి కలలోని నామస్మరణ మరువను చక్కన తండ్రి కలలోని నామస్మరణ మరువను చక్కన తండ్రి పలుకే బంగారమాయన కోదండ బాని పలుకే ఎంత వెతినా నీకు సుందర తాయనది ఎంత వెది పంతము చేయని నింతటి వదన తండ్రి పంతము చేయని నింతటి వదన తండ్రి పలుకే బంగార మాయన కోదండ బాని పలుకే బంగార మాయన చరణ కథల విరుద్ధ గుద గుబర చరణ కరుణించి భద్రచల వరరమదస పూజ కరుణించి భద్రచల వరరమదస పూజ పలుకే బంగార మాయన కోదండ బాని పలుకే బంగారమాయన కోదండ బాని పలుకే బంగారమాయన రామ రామ కేశవా మాధవా జయదేవా మధుసూదన కేశవా మాధవా జయదేవా మధుసూదన కేశవా మాధవ జయ దేవా మధుసూదన కేశవ మాధవ నేత్ర కమలధర అతివ మనోహర अंतरयामी प्रभु परमेश्वर अंतरयामी साई परमेश्वर माया मानुष वेद विलादर माया वेश केशवा माधवा जय देवा मधुसूदना केशवा नेत्रकमलतर अतीव मनोहर अंतर्यामी प्रभु परमेश्वर माया मानुष वेश लीलाधर माया मानुष वेश लीलाधर माया मानुष वेश लीलाधर माया मानुष वेश लीलाधर देवा मधुसूदना जय देवा मधुसूदना जय देवा मधुसूदना केशवा माधवा जय देवा मधुसूदना श्रीरामचन्द्रः आश्रितपारिजातः समस्तकल्याण गुणाभिरामः सीतामुग गौरुग चञ्चरेकः निरन्तरम् मङ्गलमातनोजु श्री रघुराम जय रघुराम सीता मनोभिराम श्री रघुराम जय श्री रघुराम अन्नदम्बुलादशमैन आलो मगलम अंजणिमैन अन्नदम्बुलादशमैन आलो मगलम अंजणिमैन तल्ची बदलो नीलपुतदैन दरलो नीली दशरथना तल्ची बदलो नीलपुतदैना दरलो नीली दशरथना श्री रघुराम जय रघुराम सीता मनोभिराम वेलयुनेयडानी दिव्यमूर्ति वेलिगे नायक आनंद ज्योति वेलयुनेयडा वेलिसिमृदु शांति निवास सलुक सुबगुण शोभितरा वेलिसिम शोभितराम श्री रघुराम जय रघुराम सीता मनोभिराम श्री रघुराम जय रघुराम श्री रघुराम जय रघुराम श्री राम call upon our MC for this morning. I'd like to call upon Kumesh Naika. Thank you.
Good morning to all family and friends that have joined us here today, either live in the venue or online. Welcome. As we celebrate my mom's life and times, to Krinesh, Kavita, Kavesh, Session, and Shakil, and Kyrie in Australia. We wish you were here, and I guess that was impossible, and we'd like to officially welcome you online. All right, just before we move on, I want to say that we've printed a booklet. We have limited numbers that we've printed, and it was just drawn up by the anchor and the cousin, the grandchildren. Some of the comments sent to us online. It was just something on the spur of the moment that we drew up. There's a limited number that we printed, but if you don't get a copy and if you want an online copy, you can send one of us your telephone number and we will send it to you. Okay? All right, there are some people that we have invited to speak to you and pay tribute to Mum today. First up, we have the chairperson of the Reservoir Hills Andhra Sabha, Tilly Reddy.
Thank you, Kubesha. A wife, mum, grandmum, great-grandmum, a stalwart Andhra, past president of the Reservoirs Andhra Sabha, member of the Andhra Mahasabha of South Africa, an inspiration, a mentor, and a charming soul with a heart of gold. These are just some of the attributes of the late Susela Naidoo. Na Priyamaina, Sodari Sodara Manura, Mikandriki Namaskaramu. Auntie Shushi, as she was known to us in the Sabha, was a dedicated senior member who attended services regularly. It was a joke between us, and she always moaned that the service on the Sunday morning was too early for her. On occasion, we were called out to render services at funerals and functions, and unless not well or having prior commitments, she and Uncle Daya would always attend. There were numerous occasions, there were just a few members, but she was always there, on time, with book in hand, and not forgetting her king. She advocated women's rights, and during the last couple of years, she was instrumental in promoting the youth, and most especially the Andhra youth. It was heartbreaking to receive the news of her passing away a week ago, and our members are still reeling in shock. Yes, death is inevitable, but to lose someone of this stature is incomprehensible. She was indeed an Andhra stalwart, and her love for the language and the promotion of it will indeed leave a void in all of us. She was a rare gem in our group, always pushing our members in all our activities. Her infectious laugh and powerful words of wisdom will now resonate in our temple walls. To Uncle Daya and family, we feel your devastating loss, so much so that we have lost our own mum. We pray that you're all strong enough to bear this huge loss. But then again, you were all brought up by a strong lady indeed. On behalf of myself as chairperson and every member of the Sabha, we want to say Dhanyavadumu and thank you to Auntie Shushi for touching every one of our lives in different ways. We will certainly miss you. Vidkolu, goodbye, until we meet again. Namaskar.
Thank you, Tilly. This is the strangest emceeing job I've ever done. Normally I would have said something and picked on Tilly, but we'll leave it there. Next up, only grandson in South Africa. Grandson, the grandchildren are all looking at me. Oh, sorry, Devash. Oh, okay. No, not jokes. I just forgot that Lisa was in the family. Sorry, that's just, we always dealt in our family with any kind of loss with comedy and jokes, and it just kept us going. Next up is Dr. Yuvan Naidoo, Mom's grandson.
Namaskaram. Good morning, friends and family. My name is Yuvan. I'm Ava's third youngest grandchild. When I was asked to speak today by my dad, I was met with a flood of memories, good memories, fun memories, touching memories. Of course, I can't share all of them with you today, but I will share a few. Ava was one of my first teachers. After primary school, Tata would bring us, Dianka and myself, to their house in Halpin Avenue, where Ava was always waiting for us. The first thing we would be instructed to do was wash our hands. We would then place a placemat at each table seating and sit down to eat. After this was homework time. Most of the days it was Dianka, Queenie, and myself doing homework at the table under Ava's expert supervision. Most of the time homework went smoothly, but other times not so smoothly. Like when Ava was trying to explain homophones to 3 primary school students. So homophones are words that sound the same, but have different spelling and meanings. But today, I can confidently say I know the difference between where and where. Where will I wear my new coat? After homework was playtime outside on most days, but on Friday. Friday, after homework with Ava, was 2 hours of Telugu lessons with Tata. Ava was very wise and knowledgeable and would also sometimes find errors that my teachers had made in my homework examples. It would be later that I would find out that Ava was indeed so intelligent that she received 2 double promotions in high school, which means she skipped a grade twice, matriculating at 16. Another memory that sprung to mind was my annual sports days. Once a year, my 2 biggest supporters, Ava and Tata, would be at my school at the early hours of the morning to watch me compete in the 100-meter dash. Ava spoke of my speed and dominant victories to me as recent as this year. Bear in mind this was almost 20 years ago. Ava was honest, kind, reliable, loving, strong, and motherly, to list a few of her exceptional characteristics. She enjoyed family picnics at Japanese gardens, staying up to the early hours of the morning with either a good book or watching a highly competitive match in the tennis Grand Slams. She enjoyed attending and partaking in the Telugu Eisteddfods, in which her grandchildren would sometimes place first. I thank you for everything, Ava, and I wish you well on your soul's next journey. Thank you. Dhanyavadam.
Okay, we have 2 more speeches, and after that we do have recorded speeches that we have from family in Canada, Australia, and the US that will come up on the board. But for now, Ava's favorite daughter-in-law, my favorite sister-in-law, sorry Kavita, Elizabeth Naidoo.
Namaskaram. Ava is generally a term of endearment that's used by grandchildren. But in my case, Ava for me was an embodiment of a mother, a grandmother, and everything else. When people think of mother-in-laws, generally lots of thoughts come to mind. And most of them are not flattering. That wasn't the case when it came to Ava. The tough exterior belied the person she was. She had a big heart. She had a caring spirit. And she had a deep religious and spiritual core. But don't be fooled, because that tough persona would come to the fore when she had to defend her family, and she was fiercely loyal and protective. She mothered everyone in her own way. And there wasn't anyone who wouldn't look to her for that motherly instinct and guidance, and she never shied away from that responsibility. So what will I remember the most from Ava? To be honest, to come into this wonderful family that was very similar to my own, Ava let me lead my own life from the first day I walked into the family. She let me do things my way, but was always there to guide me. I remember that she saved a wedding rose from our wedding to give it to us on our first anniversary. She remembered every child's, every grandchild's, and her great-grandchild's birthdays, wedding anniversaries. Achievements were celebrated. Global news was shared amongst us constantly. We were never out of the loop. She connected us all in so many ways, and that for me is what made her even more amazing than the normal. I want to take a moment to thank my dear sister-in-law, Kamsila. Kamsila, over the last 30-odd years, you've been the one that's always been around. And Ava loved you like a daughter. You spent time doing so much for her. You'd find time to invite her, to cook for her, to take her places, deal with work, and you were teaching full-time. And she would always speak to me or message me, and she says, Lisa, I don't know how Kamsila does it. And especially in the last 6 weeks, when your own mom was not well, you made time for her. You cooked her everything that she wanted on the whim, and you gave her so much of positive healing. You gave, and we are immensely grateful to you. Tata, to you my tribute is to say thank you. Thank you for supporting Ava, that allowed her to spread her wings. You gave her the quiet strength that let her become the role model for the rest of us. You allowed her to open her wings and fly, seeing the world, building families, and building especially the family we have. And I'm immensely thankful to you for that. On behalf of the entire family, I'd like to thank everyone who has spent time with us in the last few weeks, sharing memories, sharing laughs, and remembering the legacy that's been left behind. She loved all of you, and her memory will live on in each of us, together with the rich legacy that she's left behind. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Lisa. Okay. Now I regret volunteering to give a speech as well. But anyway, here goes. I just lived up to Mum's legacy of always writing a speech on foolscap paper. Every speech that she gave, she'd look for foolscap paper to write her speeches on. Grandchildren tried to get it to put it on the phone. It just never worked. I think we're just too old-fashioned for that. So good morning to everyone here today. Those in Canada, USA, Australia, Nation family. This is directly to Mom. Hey, Ma. This is one of the hardest speeches I've ever had to write. And how do I contextualize 82 jam-packed years into a shortish eulogy? Now, in terms of your age, these last 7 weeks of your illness and passing was like a millisecond, but it seemed like forever. We can still remember this vital, energetic individual filling our days and lives with so much of energy and love. And today is a celebration of your life and everything that you have achieved. I initially wanted today to just be all the family coming in here and giving speeches. And after the funeral and after these last few days, I've come to realize that everyone, from VNI to the Andhra Sabha to the Blind and Deaf Society, these last few weeks have taught me that everyone that you've come into contact with regarded you as family. It was a real eye-opener for me. I think the greatest tribute to you, Mom, is that all your sons married strong, loud, vital women just like you. Although they didn't learn punctuality and how to spend less from you. Sometimes I think you loved them more than you did the 3 boys. Because visits and phone calls would revolve around you and your daughters-in-law going on and just to us, hello, how are you? I guess you identified a kindred spirit in all of them. Throughout your stay in hospital, all of us knew that you would be back home in no time. I guess this was one fight too many. But I'm glad that Auntie Niri and Uncle Dharam had flown down to be here, that Krinesh had come and spent some time with you before you went into ICU, Uncle Suri, Auntie Prem. The family just drifted in without us saying anything, and we're there for us and for you. I wanted so much for you to be back home again. Since you were such a large figure, a giant in all our lives. My memory of you slowly getting out of the car at home with your walking stick, your handbag, and of course you never forgot your cell phone. It was always there with you. And I always tried to figure out why you always brought snacks for our 2 dogs. And once you said it's because so that they don't knock me over. You always forged ahead, never letting anything stand in your way. And I think the best way for all of us to remember you is real life anecdotes and stories that epitomize your character, your integrity, and your verve to serve everyone less fortunate than yourselves. Something that Sudesh has embraced fully from you. First, to you and Dad, spent 62 years together. I think that's an incredible achievement. And despite everything, you supported each other all the time in whatever major decision had to be made. It started from the time we were kids. If any of the boys, if any of us were in trouble, we did something wrong, got up to some mischief, mostly Krinesh, of course, not the other 2. You and Dad never wavered, never disagreed as to our punishment. You were always there together. We could never, ever play one against the other, no matter what happened. And I think that's such a vital lesson that we picked up. We tried it with our kids, but it never ever worked because I got 2 daughters, Dad. And their big eyes and they're crying. It just... And you and Dad never ever spoke ill of anyone. Probably didn't when we were not around, but never in front of us. You never gossiped in front of the kids. There were certain things that us children didn't need to know. And you made sure that we never did. I remember all the parties and trips that we went on as children with Auntie Indrani and Uncle Daya, Auntie Kogi and Uncle Daya. And, well, we got up to our own mischief in the room, and you all got up to mischief in the lounge and dining room. After a few, Dad would be doing Spanish dancing. But Mum also was an absolute stickler for discipline and good behavior. Manners were absolutely important to her. Please and thank you had to be said. If you didn't, you were reminded loudly. It all became part of our daily vocabulary. No slang or swearing was allowed. I know it's ironic that I'm now part of Dinglings, but that's where I just can let loose. I remember once, but you'll see where I learnt it from. I remember once while watching cricket. Thanks, Ri. Mum got really frustrated with the Proteas and how badly they were playing, and all the grandkids were there and we were all sitting and watching. And she said, excuse the language, please. And she said, in front of the kids, "You stupid mothers." The kids were flabbergasted. Now you know where I get it from. Sweets were banned in our family. We never got sweets. Ever. We went to the shop, Dad bought bread, or we bought bread, whatever else was needed, and we came home. No sweets. Because we had to look after and save our teeth. That was a big thing. I also remember once, when I was around 11 or so, I got so angry at her for all these constant rules and regulations that I decided I'm going to run away. I wrote this letter and I was too scared to give it to her in person. So I just slipped it into a handbag. And after I did that, I wished I hadn't, but I couldn't find it again in that handbag. It was just full of everything. And when she came home from school the next day, she had found the letter. But she didn't say anything. She just came up to me and she said to me, asked me if I had a nice bag and clean underwear when I'm running away. Because if I get caught by the police, I mustn't disgrace them. I decided to stay at home. We had to fast for the entire month of Partasi. No compromise. We had to. And in those days, there was no soya. We had the worst vegetables to eat. And once Amma, her mother, came to visit us in Port Shepstone and brought us some fried chicken for the poor grandchildren. Mum refused to allow us to eat it. Despite the fact that the aroma permeated the entire district, we were not allowed to touch that chicken. She gave it to I don't know who she gave it to eventually, but she had given that chicken away. And from then on, I think we fasted just a few years when I was in my 20s. But other than that, I kept it. This sums up Mum in a nutshell. She was once in a meeting with Naidoo, a friend of mine, okay? And they were meeting with the CEOs and trade unionists and managers to discuss employment of disadvantaged individuals, specifically the hearing impaired or deaf. And people were addressing this meeting, and Mum was sitting there just as an ordinary person, just to make sure that everything was kosher and everything was kept up to standard. And while speaking, a trade unionist, one of the big guys in a trade union, referred to deaf people as deaf and dumb. Yugan says Mum immediately stopped the meeting. She called a halt, and in front of all these people, CEOs of big companies, okay, she gave a discourse on why that was out of order, making sure that people understood that deaf people are hard of hearing, not dumb. Jürgen went on to say that he never saw trade unionists so quiet and sorry. And he said he wanted to invite her to all trade union meetings after that. That's just a few anecdotes to best describe Mum from what I could remember. There's a whole lot more. But I think my nephew Kavesh in Australia summed it up best when he said on his Facebook page, and I'll quote, "My grandmother was a pioneer, an equal opportunist, a philanthropist, an ally, and a terrible cook. She was breaking gender stereotypes before it was cool. What a life, what a legacy." And that was Mum. Go well, Mum. We love you. From Dad, Krinesh, Sudesh, Kamsala, Kavitha, Lisa, the grandchildren, Kavesh, Sashin, Shakil, Denka, Yuvan, Nashka, Devashan, and all their partners, and her darling great-grandson, Kyrie. Thank you for listening and indulging me, ladies and gentlemen. We're now going to have a video of messages that have come through. So if you turn your attention to the screen on my left, there's quite a few messages, but we'll try and keep it going short.
Namaskaram and Sayaram to Uncle Dyer and all our beloved family in South Africa. And we are all grieving Auntie Susela's passing and feeling the pain of her loss. It is reverberated around the world, and we all genuinely sincerely miss her. Her memory, though, however, lives on, and we here in Australia, and particularly here on the Gold Coast with Mum and Fiona and Kieran and Hari, we wish we could all be there and share with you and comfort you in this time. Someday soon we'll all be able to meet up and share the memory of Auntie Susela and all the wonderful things that she did. Uncle Dyer, much pain and grieving you are going through, and we hope that with the passing of time, while the loss remains devastating, you are surrounded by love, and your beautiful children and grandchildren, your nieces, nephews, and all the family. You remain in our hearts. Thank you all. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye. This is Pradesh. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Dear family, Uncle Daya, Kubeshin, Krinesh, Sudesh, Kamsala, Kavita, Liz, and all the grandkids and extended family members in South Africa and abroad, please accept our profound condolences, and we share with you the significant loss in the family. Auntie Shushi was a stalwart leader, champion for so many causes, not only a friend, but a teacher, a mentor, and least but not minimized, an auntie. And from my immediate family, Shalini and the boys, and my mother-in-law in the UK, we are all deeply saddened by her passing. Mum often says over here, she still can't believe Auntie Shushi's not with us. I know Dad used to wake up late at night when he couldn't sleep and would call her and have conversations about politics and South Africa. And she would talk for an extended period with him. All the cousins here are all very deeply saddened by her passing, and Jashen said she was one of my favorite aunties. And obviously all the other aunts and uncles here, all the family are still grieving along with you. We share your loss. Auntie will be sorely missed. I do remember as a young child in Port Shepstone, because they lived across the street, spending time there with the boys, but also Auntie taking good care of us and often feeding us. But also here in Canada, spending time with her, not only them visiting us here in Red Deer, but also in Edmonton just last year when they returned for Anna's funeral services and ashes. So we will definitely miss Auntie Shushi. Stay strong. Big hugs to all of you and lots of love from this side of the world. Take care.
I met Shushi when she was boarding in Auntie Mommy's place and she was going to training college. And we were very good friends. And we used to take part in the Telugu Eisteddfed Feds, singing and also dancing. And I was really excited when Daya and Shushi were going out together. And they got married, and I left to Canada. And I'm really saddened by her. She left her body.
Daya.
And Daya, you take care. We love you.
All right. In my case, the first time Sushi and I met was in 1961. We were attending a function for potential teachers. And at that time, I got lucky and I won a pearl necklace. And what do you know? I gave that necklace, and at least Sushi took the necklace and gave it to a potential girlfriend of mine. And what do you know? That girlfriend is still with me for the last 60 years. And Sushi, thank you for that. And also, the passing away was kind of sudden for us, and saddened us greatly. Daya, I would like to send you our prayers that you stay strong. Jai Sai Ram.
Hello, my dear family. Thank you for including me in the celebration of Auntie Shushi today. When I think of Auntie Shushi, I remember her laughter and her joy. She understood the value of connection. When I look back at old photos, she's in all of them. Her presence, even before I recognized her presence in my life, first birthdays, family celebrations, parties, all of it. And I will take her legacy of celebrating us as a family, a strong family bond, and continue to maintain that. My heart has been with all of you this week. And I want to let you all know that I love you. I'm thinking of you. And let us maintain her legacy by continuing to love each other the way she loved us.
Namaskaram, Daya. I'm so sorry about the great loss of our family, of Shishi. She was such a fun-loving, appreciative person. Some of my fondest memories of the early days was meeting up with her at Uncle Jingo's. who was so strict with her, trying to dampen her lively spirit. While in college, she made frequent visits to our home in Tandale Avenue. I can picture her in the green checkered dress with the bouffant skirt, swinging and dancing to the jailer's rock in our dining room. Little did I realize at that time that she was going to marry you. Wow, 62 years of marriage. What a milestone in one's life. With many years performing together, nothing beats the hole in the bucket performance at Amma's 85th birthday in Canada. It was so memorable. Remember our trip to Yellowstone National Park and watching the geysers. You were both so appreciative with all you encountered and experienced there. Sushi left a wonderful legacy for a family with all her service to mankind, and she lived by the hands that serve are holier than the lips that pray. Adios, my friend Sushi. Rest well. We will miss you dearly. Your spirit and memories left behind will always be in our hearts. Jai Sai Ram.
Namaskaram. Paying a heartfelt tribute to S. Naidoo feels like losing a mother all over again. She was my strength and my rock, carrying me through trying times. I have had the absolute privilege of knowing her for over 41 years, and we made a lifetime of memories. She had truly enriched my life, and I'm positive everyone else's lives that she came in contact with. She is so badly missed by us all. Here is someone who was loved by all, who cherished life and cared above and beyond. May her soul soar to new heights, finding peace and continue to guide us. Until we meet again, I will keep you close to my heart. I love you, S. Naidoo, and always will. We will miss you tremendously. Love, June, Kanta, and my children.
You know, I have 50 years of memories with this extraordinary woman, my Auntie Sushi, and I wish I could be there with all of you to remember them, as I know you have been over the last 9 days. She was filled with so much joy. She gave so much joy to the world, and there are no words really to capture all that she meant to me and all of us. She was truly an inspiration. As I thought about her this week and talked to my kids in parole about her, they all remember her in so many beautiful ways. Her laughter, her light, her inspiration, her determination. She was just a beacon in the community and in our lives and in our family. So my girls have decided to play a couple pieces on the piano, and I know she loved the piano. She had one on Halpin Avenue. It was on the porch there and probably out of tune, and I'm not sure if the boys ever followed through with it, but in part, my inspiration for having our kids play the piano was her, and so there's a couple pieces that we hope she hears.
Namaskaram, everyone. Thank you all for giving Shishi a wonderful send off. Beautiful tributes. Shishi is now in peace, no more suffering. Take care, all of you, and look after Daya. Lots of love to all of you, Radha and Krish, Canada.
Namaskaram, Om Sri Sai Ram, dearest Daya and family. On behalf of all the Asian Naidoo family in Canada, we send our sincere and heartfelt condolences to all of you on this very sad occasion of the passing away of Susela. Since Susela came into the family over 60 years ago, she was a live wire. And during this time, she visited us on numerous occasions. This will definitely miss, but the memories will remain a lifetime. We pray that her soul attains moksha and all the good deeds that she performed, especially with the less fortunate people, will definitely secure for her a very peaceful abode at the lotus feet of her Istadevata. We will definitely miss her visits, and we pray that all of you are granted the strength and the courage to bear this very heavy loss. On behalf of all of us here, Cynthia, Deva, Suros, Peri, Veni, Saku, Prem, Radha, Krish, and Viji, we send our heartfelt thoughts and prayers to all of you today. Okay. ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना वृक्षो मुक्षी अमृताते ओंकारं बिन्दुसंयुक्तं नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदं मोक्षदं शैव ओंकाराय नमो नमः ॐ असतो वसद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्माम् अमृतं गमय.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for indulging us with those messages that have come through. Thanks, Devash, for putting our video together. We really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our speeches. I'm going to now hand back to Kamini. It's Aarti. Okay, what she comments with the Aarti, you can come forward in family. Yeah, so it's basically, okay, you explain the rules. Thank you.
We'll have the close families come forward first, and then thereafter we'd continue for a little while if we can come and join families together, so we can conclude, as soon as we see you, finishing. So please remain seated until we ask you to stand for the main prayer. We'll get the close family to come first. Rama, 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 Kodalt Rama, Kodalt Rama, Sita Rama, Rama, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Manpagi, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Manpagi, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Rama. Ni daldaku, ni vindaboku, ni dandanaku, ni vindaboku, vaadalaneku, vaadu paragu, vaadalaneku, vaadu paragu, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Mabai, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Rama. Talli vilive, tansi vilive, Talli vilive, tansi vilive, Tatayum nive, Daivamum nive, Talli vilive, tansi vilive, Tatayum nive. Puttimpanive, Poshimpanive, రావణ భంగ రమణీయ పాంగ రావణ భంగ రమణీయ పాంగ పావనలింగ పాదజ భ్రంగ రావణ భంగ రమణీయ పాంగ పావనలింగ పాదజ భ్రంగ లలిత హాస రామ రామ లలిత హాస లక్ష్మీ విలాస లలిత హాస లక్ష్మీ విలాస పాలిత దాస భద్రద్రివాస పాలిత దాస భద్రద్రివాస కోదండ రామ కోదండ రామ కోదండ మాపహి కోదండ రామ కోదండ రామ కోదండ రామ 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 దశరథ రామ గోవింద మముదయ చూడుప దశరథ రామ మముదయ చూడుపాయి ముకుంద దశరథ రామ గోవింద మముదయ చూడుపాయి ముకుంద దశమూగ సంహార తరణీచపతి రామ దశమూగ సంహార తరణీచపతి రామ శశిధర పూజిత శంకర చక్రధర శశిధర పూజిత శంకర చక్రధర దశరథ రామ గోవింద మముదయ చూడుపాయి ముకుంద దశరథ రామ గోవింద మముదయ చూడుపాయి నీ పాదములగతి మాకు నమో మేలుకు స్వామి పరము నీ పాదములగతి మాకు మము మేలుకు స్వామి పరము మా పాలి గలిగిన శ్రీపతి ఏ ప్రోదు మా పాలి గలిగిన శ్రీపతి ఏ ప్రోదు కాపాడి రక్షించు కనకాంబరధర కాపాడి రక్షించు కనకాంబరధర దశరథ రామ గోవింద మముదయ చూడుపాయి ముకుంద నారాయణ వాసుదేవ నిన్ను నమ్మి దీపహను నారాయణ వాసుదేవ నిమిగన్ని దూపహను గరుడ గమన హరి గజరాజ రాక్ష గరుడ గమన మముదయ చూడుపాయి ముకుంద మముదయ చూడుపాయి ముకుంద మముదయ చూడుపాయి ముకుంద హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ హరే రామ 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 హరే 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 కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ హరే రామ 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 హరే హరే కృష్ణ కేశవ కృష్ణ కేశవ కృష్ణ కేశవ మాధవ రామ రాఘవ రామ రాఘవ రామ రామ హరే హరే కృష్ణ కేశవ కృష్ణ కేశవ కృష్ణ కేశవ మాధవ రామ రాఘవ రామ రాఘవ రామ రామ హరే హరే రామ రాఘవ రామ రాఘవ రామ రామ హరే 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 కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ హరే రామ హరే 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 రామ హరే రామ 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 హరే హరే కృష్ణ కేశవ కృష్ణ కేశవ కృష్ణ కేశవ మాధవ రామ రాఘవ రామ రాఘవ రామ రామ హరే హరే రామ రాఘవ రామ రాఘవ రామ రామ హరే హరే రామ రామ హరే హరే రామ రామ హరే 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 కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ హరే రామ 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 హరే 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 రామ హరే రామ 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 హరే హరే రామ రామ హరే హరే రామ రామ దేవుడు పరమాత్మ మామూలను కప్పెడు మాయమ్మ తమయున సరస్వతి పాయ్ మాతారం తమయున సరస్వతి పాయ్ మాతారం విలయున ధర్మ విశారం తమయున సరస్వతి తారం విలయున ధర్మ విశారం పరమాత్మ సుందర మాతండ్రి వాణిమయమ్మ మాతల్ నీ పరమాత్మ సుందర మాతండ్రి వాణిమయమ్మ నీకు పూజలు చేస్తాము అందరూ రండి అమ్మా నీకు పూజలు చేస్తాము విడుమాయమ్మ దేవుడు పరమాత్మ మమ్ములను తమయున సరస్వతి పామాతారం తెలియున ధర్మ విశారం తమయున సరస్వతి పామాతారం తెలియున ధర్మ విశారం పరమాత సుందర మా తండ్రి వాణి మా అమ్మ మా తండ్రి పూజలు చేస్తాము అందకు రండి అమ్మ. Dear family and friends, we'll appreciate we can combine families and do the artis, so we can conclude, please, if you don't mind. Prashanti Sai, Prashanti Baba, Shivaya Shivaya Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Shivaya Namah Shivaya. Prashanti Sai, Prashanti Baba, Prashanti Sai, Shivaya Shivaya Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Shivaya Namah Shivaya Shivaya Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Shivaya Prashanti Sai, Prashanti Baba, Shirdi Sai, Krishna Kanai, Shirdi Sai, Krishna Kanai, Namo Namo Sai, Baju Baju Sai, Sai Namo Namo Sai, Namo Namo Sai, Sai Namo Namo Sai Baba, Sai Sai Namo Namo Sai Baba, Sai Prashanti Sai, Prashanti Baba, Shivaya Shivaya Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Shivaya Namah Shivaya, Om Shivaya Shivaya Namah Shivaya, Shanti Baba. Velava, Velava, Vel Muruga Baba. Velava, Velava, Vel Muruga Baba. Vel Muruga Baba, Badi Vel Muruga Baba. Vel Muruga Baba, Badi Vel Muruga Baba. Velava Shanmuga Muruga Muruga Muruga. Velava Shanmuga Muruga Muruga Muruga. Sura Hi Sura Subramanyam Deva. Sharavana Shanmuga Muruga Muruga. Sharavana Shanmuga Muruga Muruga Muruga. Velava Velava Vel Muruga Baba. Shanmuga 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 Shanmuga. Sharavana Shanmuga Muruga Muruga Muruga. Velava Velava Vel Muruga Baba. Velava Subramanyam Subramanyam Shanmuganatha Subramanyam 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 Shanmuganatha Subramanyam Subramanyam Shiva 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 Subramanyam Hara 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 Subramanyam Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Subramanyam Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Subramanyam Shiva Sharan Baba Subramanyam Guru Sharavana Baba Subramanyam Shiva Sharan Baba Subramanyam Guru Sharavana Baba Subramanyam Shiva Sharan Baba Subramanyam Subramanyam Shanmuganatha Subramanyam Subramanyam Shanmuganatha Subramanyam 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 Sainatha Subramanyam Subramanyam Sainatha Subramanyam Sainatha Subramanyam Sainatha Subramanyam 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 Shanmuganatha Subramanyam 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 Sainatha Subramanyam. Shall we all rise for the final prayer? You still can continue with the arti. Thank you. Sarva Mangala Rama Sita Rama Rama. Sarva Mangala Rama Sita Rama Rama. Sarva Vinuta Shanti Data Rama Rama. Sarva Vinuta Shanti Data Rama. Neevu Nilaveda Buddhi Mapi Malo. Neevu Nilaveda Buddhi Mapi Malo. Nilapumani Jnana Siddhi Rama Rama. Nilapumani Jnana Siddhi Rama Rama. Ekasila Purvasa Sita Rama. योगेशा कविरूपसिना सकोदन्दरामा योगेशा कविरूपसिनो रामकृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण रामकृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण प्रेमिंचु पालिंचु नारायण प्रेमिंचु पालिंचु नारायण रामकृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण रामकृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण 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 ॐ असतो मां सद्गमय तामसो मां ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्यो मां अमृतोऽङ्गमय ॐ द्यौः शान्ति अन्तरिक्षं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्ति राप शान्ति औषधय शान्ति वनस्पत्य शान्ति विश्वदेव शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगं शान्ति शान्ति देव शान्ति सामा शान्ति देवी ॐ समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु ब्रह्मा अर्पणं ब्रह्मावीर ब्रह्मणो ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्मेति वैन्तेति गन्त्यवम् ब्रह्मा कर्मा समाधिनम् आहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनमं दियमाश्रिता प्राणाय अपना समायुक्ता पचं ज्ञानं चतुर्भुजम् ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ Thank you. May be seated.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The meals are now being served. It's buffet, so you can go through on my left-hand side. And if people still want to come through to offer arti, you can. Thank you. But please go through. The meals are all there, and we want you all to. Sorry. Sorry, Kamsila. While people are dishing out, where's Kamsila? A vote of thanks. But I think while people are going through to dish, you can just do the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Meer andarki na prema namaskaramaloo. My warmest pranams, dear family and friends. On behalf of our dad, Diana Naidoo, and Kubeshan, Sudesh, Krinesh, and our respective families, we'd like to place on record sincere thank yous and untold gratitude to the following persons. To you, ladies and gentlemen, for taking the time to be here with us this morning as we celebrated this great lady. Mum loved flowers, bhajan, people, good food, conversation, and laughter. So today we thank you that you were here to celebrate with us. Our humblest thank you to Auntie Nari and Uncle Dharam, Auntie Prem and Uncle Suri for being here with us in our time of grief, held our hands as we navigated this unfamiliar experience. Thank you. To the countless friends and family, both here and abroad, you have called, you've brought pots of food, flowers, prayer, and well wishes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You cannot understand the enormity of your gestures and the untold gratitude we have to you. To my darling brother Karen, so many people have said how beautiful all the flowers on the table and in front is. That was all Karen's design. So thank you so much for providing that for us today. To our beautiful Carmony, as usual, we were treated to your absolutely divine voice and absolutely beautiful satsang today. Thank you very much for that. And also the lovely ladies that accompanied her and the tabla player as well. Thank you very much. The food today was so lovingly prepared by Devesh of the Indian Delights. Thank you very much. Floral arrangements from Tassi, from Kogi's Florist, our dear friend. And as you can see, she's gone out of her way to do exactly what we planned. The hall draping by Sanveer from Spot On. Thank you so much for that. Our sound and lighting, Azam Khan. Thank you so much. Our lovely gentleman at the back that's doing the live streaming. Thank you very much. And to all of our friends, special thank you to the Westminster Complex. You're always there honoring our parents, treating them as if they were your own, with so much of warmth and love. So we truly are grateful to you guys. To those of you that had come every day to see Mum in hospital, special thank you to Dr. Madhu Muraj. I see her sitting at the back. She was an absolute pillar of strength to us, and we are forever grateful to you. To every single person that has sent messages of condolences, you sent your love and blessing, we thank you so much. And a special thanks also to all of you that have joined us online. We are especially grateful to you. Dhanyavad.
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
₹1500 प्रीलोडेड गानों वाला कीपैड फोन धमाकेदार साउंड के साथ कारवा मोबाइल।